Illuminati, think about this for a second. God is worse than evil. That is what God is trying to say. And you are a little bit worse than most evil men. Now, you ain't no serial killer, but you're a little worse than evil men. Illuminati, unbeknownst to you, entirely unbeknownst to you, you work for God. Illuminati, you are God's nigger slave. You work for God. Illuminati, you work for God. You are the wrath of God. And you will serve God. You are the wrath of God, and you had no idea. Now, you've been breaking eggs. You've been acting like Slim Shady. You've been driving 90 on the freeway. Now, we ain't gonna lie. Because God has to, kind of how you are with the American public. You don't have total control over them, but you have control over them. That's exactly what kind of control God has over you. God told Satan a while back, this is what I hate. This is what I hate. Don't do this. And Satan said, well, I'm going to do that. He said, well, that's exactly what I'm going to do, God. So what did God do? God is smart enough to coerce Satan. God knows Satan better than he knows himself, just like everybody else. God knew Satan better than he knew himself. So God said, do this, Satan. Or no, how God said, do this, Satan, is God said, Satan, do not do this. It really pisses me off. And Satan's like, oh, I'm going to do that. So Satan is doing exactly what he thinks pisses God off the most. And that is how God has Satan living in North Korea. Illuminati, Satan lives in North Korea. Because Satan would do what God said do not do. So God said, really don't do this. Really don't do this, Satan. It's really pissing me off. And he would not do that unless God said it like David and Goliath. Satan was trying to make Goliath. So God said, do not do this by getting a little boy named David. And Satan did not make any more giants after that. He stopped making giants. So if God said, do not do it like that, Satan did not do it. But if God said, do not do this, Satan, do not do this, he's like, that's what I'm going to do then. Because Satan was retarded. And he lived in North Korea. Illuminati, you live in North Korea. Illuminati, you live in North Korea. You think you serve Lucifer, the deceiver of all deceivers? That is because Jesus Christ does unto others as others do unto others. And you are the wrath of God. Illuminati, American